Now, for a second day, Judge Eileen Cannon heard arguments over whether Special Counsel Jack Smith was properly appointed in Trump's classified documents case, that federal case. Prosecutors are urging her to bar Trump from making public comments about the FBI agents working on the case. Let's bring in Katrina Kaufman, our colleague who was inside the courtroom today in Florida. Katrina, always good to see you. Just saw you in New York. Now you're in Florida. What's going on with this federal case? Is it going to go to trial? And where does this all stand with the judge?
Hi, Bob. That is a great question. So as you were mentioning, we just had 2 days of arguments about whether or not Jack Smith is lawfully appointed and whether he's lawfully funded. Trump claims that he is not, and that on that basis, this entire indictment should be dismissed. Judge Cannon seemed skeptical of the arguments, but she also did seem like she was taking them very seriously. She came prepared with many questions for both sides, and she really seemed to be weighing these issues. And then the other hearing that I was just in was one this afternoon that was about the modifications of Trump's bail condition. And that is that the prosecution wants to put limitations on Trump's speech specifically related to the FBI agents that were part of the search of Mar-a-Lago and who are potential witnesses in this case. He says that Trump has had inflammatory rhetoric about them that could lead to violence, and they're very worried about the safety of these agents. So they want Judge Cannon to impose this additional condition on Trump's bail.
So during Trump's presidency, there was a special counsel, Robert Mueller, investigated issues related to Russia, appointed by Trump's own attorney general at the time. What's the issue with the special counsel here in the view of Trump's attorneys?
Trump's attorneys are saying that Jack Smith was not lawfully appointed. They say that he should have been appointed by the president and approved by the Senate. The prosecution argues that Merrick Garland had the ability to appoint Jack Smith, and as you pointed out, that special prosecutors were appointed during Trump's own administration in this way, that there is a long-standing history and practice of special counsels being appointed like this, and of them being funded from this particular appropriation that Trump is also calling unlawful. He says that Smith should be paid out of the DOJ's normal budget, not out of this unlimited appropriation that was set up for independent counsels years ago, because technically the act that it was set up under no longer exists. But there is precedent. Special counsels have continued to be paid this way for years. And no matter what, Smith's team says that even if Trump is right about this funding issue, which they say he's not, and they of course say Smith is lawfully appointed, that it still wouldn't be enough of a basis to dismiss this indictment altogether. It doesn't actually create any prejudice against Trump as a defendant in this trial. It's more of a technical financial matter.
Help us understand. I know you're a lawyer, Katrina, so some of us who didn't take well, my parents didn't pressure me to go to law school, to be fair. But they're both lawyers, and we didn't follow in the path in the Costa household. That all being said, you are an attorney and a reporter. What are you watching with the Supreme Court this week on presidential immunity? And what would that potentially mean for the trial or the potential trial in Florida on the classified documents?
I mean, with this presidential immunity issue, we are, of course, waiting to see whether or not they'll say that Trump has presidential immunity. And then there's also what looks like a strong possibility that the court will send this issue back to Judge Chutkan to make determinations on the distinction between private and official acts that are involved in this indictment. So this could go a few different ways, and one of them could potentially involve sort of a mini trial where she makes that determination.
Katrina Kaufman, thank you. Stay cool down there in Florida.